Right. Because having up tilt, like, that's a
huge
difference.
It's huge.
So,
it's huge.
Also, they played the last time they played, I think it was Summit 13.
Yeah.
They had a sloppy set at the last Summit. That was
Plup won.
man.
Yeah,
Plup went on that little low-key losers run.
Yeah, dude, he played super good that
Yeah,
time.
super good.
He beat J Mood, I think, did he beat Hungry Box? I think he did.
He probably did.
I think he beat
Probably.
I'm so
I assume Hungry
excited
Box
to
was on the
watch
way, you know?
I like
so
watching
excited
these
to
two
watch
play
it.
a lot.
I really like it.
I know we are. I think this is probably like some of the highest form of like non-spacey matchups you'll see. You know, because I feel like sometimes like non-Fox Falco matchups go unappreciated. I think this is really
one of the
matchup.
best.
At high
Fun
level.
to watch for sure.
Yeah.
And the cool thing to me about it is it almost feels like whoever won last time, like sometimes it doesn't matter that much. Because I've definitely seen like, you know, we'll be commentating one of these. It's like, well, Plup won 3-0 last time, and then Zain just washes it. And it goes back and forth. So you never really know what you're going to get out of these two.
Never consistent, which is good, I guess.
Because the margins in Melee among the top players are so much smaller nowadays, right? So if you get blown up one day, that's not really indicative of how anything else is
That's
gonna
right.
go, right?
It doesn't really mean that much in the grand scheme sometimes.
And not only is it closer too, but the character, like the amount of different character and diversity we have right now, you have to prepare for a lot of different things. If you're Zain, you can't only worry about Plup Sheik. You have Amza's Yoshi, you have Axe's Pikachu, you have Mango's Falco. There's not just like, oh, I have to prepare for Armada's Peach and H-Box's Puff anymore.
Right.
I think we're the most diverse we've ever been. My bad.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely we are. And I think what's cool for Zain in this pool in particular is very fortunately for him, he only had 2 matches to prepare for because remember he fought J-Flex yesterday.
Yeah.
So that, you know, that could be the confidence boosting. I say he played really well against J-Flex too through a victory.
This is like probably one of my favorite matchups besides like the Spaceys.
This matchup's
This one's fun to watch.
Yeah,
This
I like
matchup's
watching this
tight.
matchup a lot.
Yeah. Especially like you said, these 2 players in particular.
Yeah, I just think we always talk about mangoes, hungry boxes, right?
No, should he have waited in the
I
first
think
match?
these two playing each other in particular is just like underappreciated sometimes.
Definitely.
I like too that we have J-Book now because I think it makes like Plup and J-Book are so different.
Yeah,
They're so
effective,
different.
You know?
I have a whole theory about it. Like, I think J-Mook plays more Sheiky. That's why.
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
Aiden and H-Rock, like, you don't see them ranting and raving about Plup the same way because Plup plays kind of different.
Yeah, he definitely plays a character more.
It's kind of like you can't get a Mango Falco. That's how I feel like Plup Sheik.
Right.
Yeah. Plup too fast.
Or it's just like, I don't know, like Mango's Fox as opposed to like Levin's Fox.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, there.
So right there, you can get the platform tech chase if you waveland as Sheik no matter what, unless they like tech in place spot dodge.
Barely outside the back air range. Covers the opposite tech. Okay.
Reverse forwarder, sick there.
Especially good because you have the time to like cover the opposite tech as well.
Yeah.
So good.
But Zain really not letting Plup land here.
Jumped.
Off the top.
Okay, I actually think it's a little unfair to Plup. Zain and J-Mook were here, and the whole time we were playing Plup.
He was playing us, wasting time.
And Plup had to play like 3 different characters.
Yeah, it didn't even it's not like we all played Marth, you know? Like, that's actually
nobody
tough.
played Marth.
That's right. Wait, I'm kind of rooting for Plup now.
Yeah, that's actually a little tough.
We went from cheering against him to like, oh, let's go, Plup.
Yeah, come on. Let's go, Plup. That's a little tough, I feel like.
Let's go, Plup. Plup would play with
I don't
us.
think he should have been like the first
Yeah,
wave.
I think he should have got the second one.
Yeah. Oh, what if he comes down and blames us?
He won't. There's no way that Plup does that.
Yeah,
There's no way. He might do it like jokingly, but there's no way.
Even jokingly. Oh, that would break my heart. Let's go, Plup. My boss can't hear me cheering against Zain. Hunter, that was a joke.
That's hella true. I just forgot. I forgot.
I should just leave.
Where your allegiances lie.
Check your phone right now. You're getting blown up.
I know, dog.
We need to talk.
See, here we're a family.
See me after your block.
When's the contract getting renewed?
No. Ooh, that's sick coverage to get the nair off the tech to the side.
Oh, that was crazy.
NIL.
And Plup was just like, look, man, I didn't really need much warm-up.
I guess not.
Y'all were the warm-up. If he wins, we can say we warmed him up.
Yeah. You get to take 20% credit either way.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Everyone knows this.
I'm assuming Plup ran that gauntlet.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, he did the
Yeah,
commentator
alright.
gauntlet.
He won. Hey, last stock, last stock.
That's
Alright,
facts.
let's go.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
last
last
stock.
stock.
It was last stock.
Guillaume Toji.
That's right.
Oh, what a mash!
Ooh, okay, Plup stalling a little bit. Gets the re-grab. Going for fourth of needle. Wow, good recovery from Zain there.
This is scary for Plup.
That's super good coverage, too. Like getting the air dodge out and then still being able to get a grab.
Wow, great boost grab.
Just calling out the dash back. Is it down through here? Probably, right? Nice.
Won't even land on the top platform.
Yeah, man. Oh, the refresh. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
Probably one of Sheik's best tools at edge guarding Marth is that Sammy stall.
Ooh.
See what he went for.
Oh, Plup's on him rip.
Ooh, show poke is fortunate.
Just trying to sit on that lead right now. Nice job getting back to the stage. Perfectly timed.
Shot that air dodge.
We were talking about Sheik from behind earlier, but Sheik with a lead like this is where she thrives. She'll start picking back air here, there, pick up a grab finally, keep
Yeah,
on this percent.
especially in this matchup.
I think the way that Plup plays, though, I think the lead matters a little less. Because J-Mook would, I think, exploit the fact that he had a lead more. I think Plup will still look for ways to get inside, like Zane's defense.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Obviously, it's still an advantage, but I don't think it's the same as, like, say, a Spark or
I think that's good insight. Yeah. Oh, wow. Zain really just held down through that whole thing.
Ooh.
Punish
Damn,
off
man,
of
that's
bro
the
is
future, bro. Or the present.
Ooh, the nair.
Okay. Oh, you didn't read that side?
Ooh. Zain poking his head up above the ledge. That's an easy edge guard.
Yeah. I think he did the quick up B thinking he was going to go for a Sammy stall again to try and get on stage before.
Okay. Tries the. Okay.
It's funny, like Zane's neutral, he's jumping a lot more than he typically does against Sheik, I feel like.
Yeah, he was saying how in this matchup you can't just you can't go for grabs as much, that you got to jump into areas.
Especially the way he's doing it with like the fade back forward airs and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tricky sometimes to punish from Plup's end.
Like, if I grab too much, Plup will just be able to like.
Crazy how much his games evolved since when we first saw him at his first summit. Because back then he was straight dash dance. That was it. He would just camp corners and grab.
Yep.
Down tilt, down tilt.
Oh, he's become so
cut the
much more
jump.
well-rounded as a player.
Zain is a great season.
Oh, holy. That scramble got a little bit crazy.
Oh, yeah,
What
grab.
a grab.
Oh, that was scary. It looked like he was threatening down air, right? As he was jumping.
Right? Yeah, no jump.
Let's Plup land though.
That was
nice.
uncharacteristic from Zain to miss that up air.
Yeah, he tried to like get the perfect landing up there.
Intercepted.
But
Oh, okay.
This
Wait.
big opportunity.
No. Dreamland.
Opportunity!
Oh, is that cool, Zain?
He still wanted that there.
That was like optimal. It was
Yeah.
cool and
Super
optimal.
optimal.
When both those meet, it's so beautiful.
The best melee.
So
Beautiful.
Damn. All right, Zain.
wow.
Zain we used to know.
Plup was up the whole time. That Dreamland game. Definitely think Dreamland's the pick. Damn, Zain going up 2-0.
Plup was up so long, I thought he won the Dreamland game already.
Right.
I
I know.
thought we were,
You were in game 4?
Yeah, yeah.
Or game 3, I guess.
I know exactly what you mean, Phil.
Yeah. Oh, he caught the jump too.
Yeah. Neutral B to get the height.
Grab the ledge, up there. Yeah, up there
Keep the
again.
punish going. Oh my goodness.
Once you have
forcing
Sheik
the
in the
dodge.
air, man, Marth's so good at just like juggling Sheik, man.
And just the way Zain positions underneath Sheik as well, right? Because there's
Right.
on Dreamland, there's like more places to go, but Zain still follows.
Right, right.
It's hard to make it as ambiguous, too, as something like Yoshi's at points, though, because with Yoshi's, the top plat and side plats, you can get to both of them quickly from, like, kind of a same area, but it's clear if you're above the side platform on Dreamland to the right, left, above, you don't have as many options to be able to land in the same spot.
Wow.
Hey. Zain, let's see if Plup could, now I'm with you, Phil. I'm like, yo, he got hope playing us, man.
He kind of, yeah, he needed the next pullover. Just one pullover, he'd been fine.
Lakers pulled through the other night, I believe.
No, they lost.
Not last night, though.
Yeah, no, last night.
Yeah, they lost.
That just means you guys picked a good game to go to.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. We went to probably the best game
That's
possible.
probably the best game. That's the best game of the year they're going to have.
Yeah, that was probably the best game they
Yeah, that's some shit. That is some shit. Ooh, good pickup there with the rising up there.
Oh, that was crazy.
A tree.
Tree actually helps.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, that bear was nice. Ooh. Edge cancel. Oh. Zain up 2-0 getting comfortable.
Right, in his bag a little bit.
Man. And you know what I love about this is, like, for Zain is, against J-Flex, he kind of started, like, swagging out when he was up. I feel like he's playing relatively standard, but he's just playing super sharp.
Yeah.
Like, he's not really giving Plup more than he needs to.
And he's playing more clean off the hit. I feel like a lot of times, I feel like when Zain plays against J-Mook and Plup, when he loses, he like overextends a lot and kills himself or something like that. And like you're just not seeing that at all.
Especially off stage.
Right. Like right here, I've seen him kill himself so many times trying to do these.
Awesome. I agree. That was just like a good idea. That was just good.
Okay. See, like doing stuff like that,
You could get yourself in trouble, but this time, he hasn't messed that up yet.
Nah, he hasn't.
I
Like,
think it's like tight timing windows. So like if you have the improper tech skill, then those kind of things are super dangerous. But because Zain is playing so clean, he still like gets back to stage on time.
he kind of mentioned that, like we asked him about it, we interviewed him, and he was kind of like, you know, in friendlies when I'm playing hot, I don't miss that. And so I think it's the right thing to go for.
If that's what you're going to do in friendlies, you still should use that same energy.
Exactly.
To keep that same energy in tournament.
That's that awkward percent.
Yeah.
Trying to get on the
all the way out.
Trying to get on the board.
All right, well, now's your
All
moment.
15%.
Tilt. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I thought so too.
Yeah, okay. You know something we don't?
Oh,
No
wanted the
air.
tipper back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nair would have been fine. Maybe up B.
Up tilt
Up
now.
tilt, there it is.
Saying how good Zain even is, even he still has so many stocks where Sheik is just super high percent. It's just hard to have clean stocks.
Right.
And not overextending too, because I think there's a temptation when the percents are that high, like, oh, I need to go in and get the kill, but Zain just kept his game plan going.
Hey.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Ooh,
I think he should have went off stage. That's the one time. Oh, yeah, okay.
And tried to edge cancel it too.
that one
Trying to edge cancel it too.
crazy.
Like, Plup is still...
That edge cancel is really
Oh,
hard.
no,
by the way.
Plup rolled.
Oh, Plup getting nared out of his jump.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
grab.
glitch.
Fair.
Here we go. Up smash.
Nice. Slight DI. Damn. Okay. Plup.
Oh, he wanted
wrong
nair.
way.
I promise you he wanted nair.
You gotta build up some
Really
percent
good
here.
down.
Eight. Oh,
Wow.
Tipper fair off the top.
Zain just clean.
what a beast.
Goes down 3-0 to 16.
30 clip. 30 clip.
On Plup?
Yeah, I mean, Plup was off the bench low key.
A little bit.
They had Plup perform a halftime show and then just kept playing. You know? That's tough, man.
Yeah.
That was tough.
With the Fox, with the Samus,
Right.
Right.
Sheik.
You know?
That's
But
not
you know
easy
what
to do.
happens.
It's not easy
You
to
know?
Yeah.
We back. What's up? What's
All
up,
right.
Plup?
There you go.
Yo, we were just...
This one's not on you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
This
you
one's
kinda
not on
got
you.
hoed,
You
low
kind of
key.
got,
This
yeah.
is on us.
Yeah.
I got what?
You had to play
Got
us, and then
hoed.
you didn't get to warm up the same way. You had to play us first. You had to do the whole thing, and then you
Yeah.
hopped in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was...
I don't know. I'm just a little off in neutral, I think. He's on a slightly different wavelength than me right now. So, yeah, not much I could do. I felt like it was an L from the start. It's like, it's not in it right now, dude. He was just playing better.
Yeah,
Not
that's
much
fair,
to
that's
it. Yeah.
You got all weekend though. It's just pools. Obviously,
That's
there's
true.
gauntlet.
Yeah.
yeah.
If I do win, hypothetically, I win my next match, I'm like still in winners and the Sunday, so it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
I could still beat him.
Yeah.
I feel like if I change a few things, I could beat him. But I mean, obviously, he's incredibly good, so
Yeah.
it's going to be hard regardless, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, well, I tried.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Couple
games.
games.
You had close games.
Yeah,
The set
close.
count doesn't reflect the game count. I mean, the stock count.
Look at my openings per kill. It's like so weak compared
Oh,
to his. He
yeah.
just like juggles me forever. It's hard, man.
Yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
got. You have 38 neutral wins. You have
Yeah.
almost double the neutral wins. But
Yeah,
the punish game
that's
wasn't.
rough. That's
Yeah,
tough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tough.
Did way less damage than him. Owned. Nah, he's playing better right now. So I don't know. Maybe I'll fucking commentate or something later on. I think there's not much going on for me until like way later for the gauntlet.
Got you.
Later.
Sorry, I couldn't clutch it, you guys.
It's okay, man.
It's all right.
GG's.
You got the one that matters, man.
Yeah.
Against the commentators. that's the
He said I
important
did way less damage than him owned.
What's up,
Hello, Taffel. How are
one.
you?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's
Big
up?
chillin',
What'd you
man.
think of that?
I think it's interesting because there's so much that can go in the first minute of a match. So if you get like 3 grabs in the beginning, that kind of changes the rock, paper, scissors dynamic. So I really saw what Plup saw in terms of like being like 1 step behind and never really catching the right flow. So I think he's fine though. I think he played decent.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, I think
That was a clutch punish though from Zain on the second game with that down air, edge cancel down air.
Yeah.
That was clutch. Because I think Zain or Plup will probably live a little bit longer. You know, you get like F smash or something off stage, and then you have to recover high. You know, so you get another opportunity, but just closing out stocks like that is so good.
I like how he ended it too, like how he just, because I think most Marths would wait for Sheik to come down, then regroup, reset, and he's just like, no, I'm just gonna keep hitting you. I'm just gonna keep jumping. I'm down in trade because you're at like 190 or whatever, so I'm just gonna keep hitting you in there until you die. So
Alien thought that that set was
Alien
fire.
going crazy right now.
Yeah.
I thought that set was crazy.
I talked to Zain
I
actually.
think Zain is so good.
What's up?
Those don't actually exist. Those aren't real.
What? Aliens?
Yeah, aliens aren't real.
I'll bet you $5 right now. Universe too big. The universe too big.
But yeah, I talked to Zain, and he was talking about like fading out towards the end of the tournament. So he wanted to come in, be as confident as possible, and just kind of ride that momentum.
And coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now Zain is sitting clean in winners, right? If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken,
yeah,
Zain
yeah.
will not be playing
Doesn't have to
today.
play Gauntlet.
I think too for Zain, just like he's been more active in tournaments, and just like I think he's way more prepared for this matchup right now. He plays J-Mook a lot. I don't think Plup is.
Leffen.
Yeah, he's just been. I think he's more prepared just to play that matchup.
I mean,
right
there,
now.
there's,
a
there's
really good
more
point.
Sheiks
Yeah.
than there
coaching
are Marths
sessions.
at that
There's
level,
coaching
right?
sessions that Zain has done specifically for Plup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Specifically for Plup.
on the flip side, right, and it's specific for Plup. He also definitely knows that Sheik is one of his demon matchups right now, right? It's not like he's bad at the matchup, but it's one of the matchups that if he's not sharp, it can go. I think we've seen this a couple times. He got really good at the Falcon matchup, and then he kind of wasn't actively working on it for a while, and then Johnny snuck a win in. I think for Zain, he kind of knows, like, the way his career kind of goes, his competitive career, it's like, there's certain matchups that if he needs to kind of shore up every now and then, otherwise someone can catch him slipping. And just the way that things are right now, there's Leffen, there's Plup, there's J-Mook.
Yeah.
He's got to always be preparing for Sheik. Media day, Wednesday, like when all of us got to the venue, first thing, you know, all the players are pairing up and basically, hey, let's go play some friendlies, let's warm up. Zain makes a beeline for J-Mook. And he's like, yo, J-Mook, let's get some games in. And they played for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, like he knows Sheik is the matchup he's got to shore up. So.
You know what's interesting? Since you brought up Leffen, the big thing, even Plup brought it up in terms of, you know, openings per kill, 7.0 versus like something like 4 something.
Yeah.
If you look at the sets where Leffen does really well versus Zain, even the LSI set, it's whenever Leffen got a hit, he actually just brought it all the way to the end against Zain. And I think that's something you kind of have to do because the juggles from Marth are so potent that on the Sheik's end, part of the reason why she can be good at that matchup is her punish game, right? But it's like a very specific kind of intricate punish game. You have to like nail those like up tilts into like the really hard up air, you know? Like at the lower percent.
Running, rising, short up air.
Right,
That's
exactly.
like the Leffen up air, the Kirby Kazi up air if you're old school.
Yeah,
enough.
with like the instant aerials, you know?
I
So
think-
it's tough, but if you have that, it goes a lot more, you know, back and forth.
Right.
The LSI set I think is really good, and also like the Battle of BC sets that Leffen had were
It's
really
important
solid.
against Sheik because, and Sheik against Marth because, you know, you can't just loop the same thing forever. Like, you know, if you think about Sheik versus Falcon or Spaceys, you can just get down throw and then you get your tech chase, you get another grab. With Marth, like, you're kind of doing something different at most percents. You know, at 0, you're going into the up tilt if they DI in. And, you know, you re-grab if they DI out. 30 or 40 if they DI out, usually go into dash attack. You know, you've got to actually do different things at different percents. And so knowing exactly how to keep the combo going for 2 or 3 more hits can go a really long way.
It goes a long way, and I think even if you look at the playstyles between like Plup and Leffen, I feel like Leffen, because the main reason why he plays Sheik is for Marth, has more of those like kind of percent-based punishes.
Oh, it's the only thing he thinks
It's the
about.
only thing he thinks
Yeah,
about. Whereas Plup,
yeah.
I think, is a little bit more freeform, right? Kind of like...
Which
you
is
know.
why Phil was able to read the shit out of Leffen and when
yeah, 100%. Got a little Dewan, there's a little Dewan in every, you know, every Sheik, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to add, like, it feels like with Plup, he finds hitboxes where no other Sheik will really find it. It kind of reminds me of Shroomed when he used to play, like, you just be like, oh, like, fair here, back air here. I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't see that. But with a Leffen or a J-Mook, they checkmate and find the checkmate situations as a Sheik main more frequently than Plup. And I think that's a key difference in how Plup plays versus how a Sheik main plays.
right, like with Plup, it looks more creative. You're like, oh, that was an interesting idea. But with someone like a Leffen or a J-Mook, it's more like they're doing the more standard looking thing. They don't it doesn't feel like they need to get as creative with their hitboxes in that sense.
And a large part is like you want to get Marth to stop dashing, and then you get them into shield, and then they have a decision tree that gets the opening more often than not, and they get the punish. And that's something that I don't quite see as often with Plup, is to go from an advantage neutral state to like getting the right systematic punish that you see Leffen get almost every time.
I think also just like the hits that those two players might get. I feel like Leffen goes for like these really meaningful hits, right? Like the hits that Leffen gets.
actually
It's just like
That
it's the open up.
too.
Like I get the grab, and I'm grabbing you at this perfect position to like set up for the huge combo, right?
That's how his Fox plays too, honestly.
Exactly.
Like Leffen is always looking for like the big open up. I could go into this in endless detail. There's certain players that play like that. Like I think Gatsu does that for Falcon, for example. Anyways, we got to kick it to a short break. We're gonna get into Group B right after this. More really high level melee to determine basically who's gonna get out, guaranteeing winners, and it's gonna be spicy games all day. So stay tuned.